We want to extend to these teams every courtesy as they present their solution to this challenge. We therefore ask you to please avoid any activity that might be disruptive. Please turn off any electronic devices, such as cell phones, which may interfere with the team's presentation. Please join me in giving a warm DI welcome to the team and managers of I Have No Clue. Teams were asked to design and construct an incredible sound machine that produces two different sounds and to integrate two visible displays of sound waves into their presentation. Their story must also include a change to a faster or slower narrative pace. This team has not given permission for flash photography, but has granted permission for videotaping. My doors are closed. Team, are you ready?
We have no clue. Do you?
Appraisers, are you ready?
Ready to catch your waves.
Team, you may begin.
Are you guys with the Ice is Right company? I'm the intern from Disco Bay University here in Greenland. We are learning about sound and somatics in my science class, and they sent me here to see how you are using it.
You've come to the right place. I am the senior scientist. Welcome to the team.
I'm the assistant. We're here testing out the use of sound waves to predict where the glacier will break apart next.
Why is that important?
Global warming has increased the speed in which the glaciers are melting. Knowing where this is happening will help us know where the land is in danger of flooding.
We have put an underwater sound sensing device, also known as the UWSSD, on the Vanilla glacier. It looks just like this sensor. The sensor sends sound waves through the water to the bottom of the glacier.
The sensor reads how long it takes for the sound waves to reach the glacier. The results are sent to our control center here at our base of operations at the tent.
What does that tell you?
The sensor allows us to identify the location of the cracking before we can see it. This way we get a warning about where the glacier will break apart.
This town has such a funny name. Disco Bay! Down by the bay, where the dolphins play, and we wait all day
For the ice to obey,
for if it does,
we'll say hooray.
Have you ever seen ice looking so nice? Down by the bay, down by the bay.
Stop! I think this is it. We've been waiting for 3 weeks for a big glacier to break apart.
Let me get my video camera ready.
Quiet down. The underwater sound sensing device is using sound wave technology to detect where the Nunatak Glacier is getting ready to calve.
Wait, are we looking for a calf on the glacier? Why are we talking about baby cows?
Holy cow! We're in layman's terms. This has nothing to do with real cows. We are studying the glaciers. When the end of a glacier breaks off the terminus, the main part of the glacier, it is called calving. This has nothing to do with real cows. That is just a little humor from our cowboy over here.
Holy crap, the cracking sound is getting louder.
Look at the sound waves.
It calved! Hey, did you see that iceberg fall off the terminus and float down the river? Look at all the ice shells floating away. Being able to predict where glaciers will calve, predicting where they will calve and melt will help us know where floods and water shortages that can happen will affect millions of people.
As sea levels rise, coastal communities and habitats will be destroyed.
This is why we developed the underwater sound sensing device using the principles of somatics. It is the visual representation of sound. The waves bounce back off the bottom of the glacier and are shown on the computer.
Huh? What do you mean?
Let me explain. When the glacier cracked from the underside up, sound waves took longer to hit the ice at the peak of the crack, indicated first by the yellow, then the orange, finally the red lights of the sound waves. As the amplitude
continues at its current rate, it will take about 5,000 years for this to happen. All the Earth's land masses are in danger of flooding to some degree.
How can people keep allowing this to happen?
I honestly believe that people don't understand how their daily choices are affecting the glaciers and our planet.
The underwater sound sensing device is sensing a new sound.
By using semantics, we can visually see what the sound waves look like. Since these wave patterns are different than the ones we saw earlier, we know this sound has a different frequency and something different than a calving glacier.
Did someone say cab? Look over there, the sound is coming from a pair of walruses.
The underwater sound sensing device picks up a bell-like sound the walrus air sacs make when it is underwater.
Now it's detecting the noise that makes the road chords while they're out of the water.
Look at the changing shapes on the jumper the snowflakes make when the sound waves run through it.
Ew, get it off. Hot sticky stuff is on me. We must have gotten oil on us when we swam under one of the glaciers.
Lately, the ice has been melting much more quickly, creating larger bodies of open water. That lets more of those big ships come to our home.
I can hear the ships now, and they're bringing workers to drill the oil that is under our ocean.
And they're spilling it. It gathers into the ice, and they can't even see it.
The oil situation is getting worse every year. People are killing us and may not even know it. Hey! Did you see the two walruses covered in oil? I suspect that there's an oil spill under the ice.
Could we use the underwater sound sensing device to help?
Good idea. We could use the UWSSD to see the layer of oil between the water and the ice. The sound waves will hit the oil first, allowing us to see the sound wave pattern change.
Oh, my test! Really? That will tell us where the oil is?
Its signal will bounce back faster than the areas without oil and show us a different pattern of sound waves. Intern, let's get this underwater sound sensing device ready.
Thank you so much. Somebody maybe the keys saving many walruses' lives.
Down by